This one has been the dream of many, including myself, of course, to have anniversary. This one has been years in the making, and this would not have been possible without each and every one of our participation. For that, I would like to thank you, Mr. Oliver Shah, Mr. Anthony De Leon, the keynote speakers that we have here, Mr. Masilan, Mr. Ferredo, and Mr. Labrador. And of course, those participants who took time out at great expense to submit the entries just for show. This one, even though this is not a competition right now, it is a showcase of talents for everyone to enjoy.
Eugene, we have known each other for 20 years, and we have been talking about models, World War II, for 20 years. So when we visit the house, obviously we go through all the boxes of models to be constructed, and when he comes to my house, we share also what I do.
Over the years, people come and go. The club has exhibited in different venues, military installations, camps, in various shows around the malls, to showcase which the club is known for, history in scale. For today, we're exhibiting World War II in the Pacific region. So what you see is most of the equipments, materials, and uniforms used during the conflict in ASEAN region.
I'd like to extend my best wishes to all of the participants of this event organized by Eugene Yap, my good friend, and GM of the Bayview Park Hotel.
Okay, so other than Pearl Harbor, we're going to talk about the other infamy, which is actually the days that happened in the Philippines. And that's gonna be my, what I'm going to talk about, I'll start off with this one. So, in preparing for battle, I've always found that plans are useless, but planning is indispensable. This was uttered no less by Dwight D. Eisenhower, who was the 34th President of the United States, and he was a former General of the Army in the U.S. Okay.
I had to write scripts for all of the reenactments. So I started delving into history books to the point that I was reading more World War II in the Philippines than I was reading about Europe, and that's where my interest started. Pag nagmarsya sa Bataan, for example, you're going down the street and you're wearing these uniforms, everyone will say, ay, no, mga Hapon. Because you really hardly can tell a difference if you're not well versed.
This is a lifelong dream event that I was trying to organize for several years already. But this time, with the support of many individuals and organizations, this came into fruition today, December 10th, 2023.
I'm Nestor Mercado.
Hi, I'm Joseph.
I'm Erwin Bino.
Raymond Palaron.
Iking Gomez.
My name is Tony Ferredo.
We're from Ipms-Baguio, Anido.
So today we celebrate, or we commemorate, the 82nd anniversary of a portion of the Second World War, which is the Pearl Harbor, and at the same time invasion of the Philippines. So we here are avid historians. We'd like to showcase many of the happenings during that time.
Member of the IPMS-Baguio Anido chapter.
I'm a digital printer by trade, but I do scale models as a hobby.
I'm a registered nurse and respiratory therapist by profession. But usually scale models is also one of my passion, my hobby.
This has been participated by the IPMS, which is the International Classic Modelers Society, here in IPMS-Ba in Manila, Philippines, and IPMS-Baguio, also in the Philippines.
Hobbyist din, enthusiasm for scale modeling, and mahilig din with history books.
I'm an avid historian, and I'm also a scale modeler, as you can see, but most of the time right now I'm busy writing historical stuff, writing books, appearing in online interviews, online shows, talking about World War II in the Philippines.
Showcase the models that our artists, that our modelers have assembled and finished almost in perfect, if not perfect condition already. Most of these are, of course, those participated in the Second World War Pacific Theater of Operations.
This is my P-38 models, part of my model collection. These models represents P-38s that served in the Philippines during World War II.
This is a Japanese, they call it a honi. So I did this, we were practicing using different materials. So yung mga leaves na to were made from like magazine leaves, magazine paper. Tapos yung mga leaves at the back are made from like, yung mga kinuha ko lang sa mga spice containers namin. So I use this as an experiment to be creative.
We have aircraft, we have ground forces, which is armor. We have a few of the personnel. The IPMS-Baguio was kind enough to do some diorama. You know, the flying zeros and the rest. And some members of the IPMS-Bert Anido has contributed also to ships. As you can see, this is a 35th scale made by one of the members of IPMS-Ba. And some of them are in a smaller scale ships around here. Wonderfully done. Many of them have been done recently. Some of them have been done even as far back as 35 years ago.
Well, usually my interest is 1:35 armor tanks. I guided some of my friends who are into 1:35 tanks.
These are Japanese aircraft that participated in the Pearl Harbor attack.
These are some of the showcases that we have. We have armor and aircraft. And again here, we have a tabletop displays of several aircraft also in the participated in the Pacific Theater of Operations.
Well, first of all, I started out building scale models when I was a kid. I only stopped in high school, because I was more into sports. I was a basketball player. And then by college, I went back to scale modeling, but my love for history started out when I was very young.
This diorama represents the invasion of the American forces back into the Philippines. As you can see, it showcased armor and infantry going inside the walled city of Intramuros.
For my model, it's a 172 scale Tamiya Mitsubishi A6M2B Zero fighter. So for my particular kit, I chose the color scheme used during the Pearl Harbor attack during December 7th, 1941.
These are some of the showcases that we had, pictures collected and printed for this event.
This is the IJN Musashi. This is dated in 1944. Napulubog siya nung Battle of Sibuyan Sea.
The club has been in existence since 1968. We have been doing different shows everywhere, all over the country.
We have some authentic and replica of the gear and weapons used in the Pacific Theater of Operations, especially here in the Philippines. We cannot use the real ones, and these are only replica.
This is the Elco 80 feet torpedo boat. It's the 596, and it served in Samar, Philippines during World War II. Well, you can also see that in actions, I think, when Manuel L. Quezon and also Manuel L. Quezon and family, and also General Douglas MacArthur when they escaped the Philippines going to Australia.
There are many fields in modeling: ships, cars, armor, aircraft. But I promote aircraft.
Gives you an outlet for creativity. It's a relaxing hobby.
We brought our models together with everyone who have contributed to the models. We're showcasing the different equipments, aircrafts used during the war, both here and the whole ASEAN region.
So for military kits specifically, it's important to be historically accurate.
Most of my collections now that I presented here, they're based on historical facts.
Still image. All of these are various scaled down versions of different equipment.
First of all, thank you for Bayview and si Sir Eugene for hosting us here. No, this is a very historical place as well, and we hope to have more events here. And if there's anything for me, if you need to do, as history is concerned, I'm more than open.
Also, the man behind the successful event, let us welcome Mr. Eugene T.
So as you can see, here in Bayview Park Hotel, we hope to organize again these type of events in the future. So hopefully you'll be able to join us again. Thank you. And again, in behalf of Bayview Park Hotel, thank you. And again, in behalf of Bayview Park Hotel, we thank you and welcome.